Hi, my name is Craig Gonzalez, and in this Business English HQ podcast, I'm going to explain why outlining your work before you write is essential. So today I want to talk about why outlining is essential for your business writing. You know, some people think that creating an outline is just busy work. They think that they can just wing it, right? What I mean by wing it is they think they can just show up and start writing. And for short documents, informal reports, emails, things like that, they may be right. However, for other documents, formal research, analytical reports, very important job applications, or closing deals, a good outline is essential for creating a professional document that helps you achieve your goal. Some of the tips and strategies that we gave for organizing a talk in our blog post, Structuring a Presentation, can apply to structuring writing too, especially in the formal documents that I've already mentioned. There's going to be a link below for structuring a presentation. If you're on YouTube, just click through to our blog post and you'll find a link in the transcript below the video. For one thing, an outline helps you organize your ideas in a logical and orderly way. It gives a detailed overview of what you're writing about, and it shows readers how your ideas are related. As I've mentioned before, an outline is usually divided into major and minor points. Okay, you can create an outline using either phrases or sentences. Some experts recommend sentence format because it's clear, but to be honest, it really just depends on what's good for you. The outline will not be seen by the person who reads your work. So everyone has their own style. We tend to write sentences, but we're going to give you examples of both. Here's a beginning of an outline in both of those formats. The subject here that we're trying to deal with is planning for an older population. So let's say you're creating an outline on what you're going to write about planning. Let's say you work in the government office or whatever it is that you're doing. And you do some research. And research shows that the proportion of older people to younger people in North America is increasing. It's probably the same in other developed places. It's probably the same in Singapore. It's probably the same in Hong Kong. It's the same throughout Europe, Southern Africa, Brazil as well, right? So you can probably relate to this even if you're not North American. Now, if I were to set up, this demographic shift will require new planning in the future. If I were to set up an outline with phrases, I would just say, look, first, I have evidence of the shift. Okay, so the evidence is that I have a declining birth rate, and the evidence is that I have a changing birth rate, right? But what if I want to write sentences? So I would say evidence of the shift in the ratio of older people is clear in the latest statistics. The birth rate is declining. The average woman is having fewer babies. The death rate is decreasing. Older people are living longer. So if I'm going to plan for this writing and try to plan for my research, I can either set up phrases, hey, Craig, talk about the declining birth rate and talk about the changing death rate. Or I can break apart a sentence. Hey, the birth rate's declining. What does that mean? That means the average woman is having fewer children. Or it means, it could mean many things. It could mean they're having fewer children. It could mean that fewer children are being born, right? And that doesn't actually mean the same thing, because it might deal with women's health. It might be a woman's health issue versus a lifestyle decision or a career decision or an environmental decision or whatever. Okay? So when you're setting up sentences, you're actually giving yourself the time to run through possibilities. Now look, we adapted this from the Vest Pocket Writer's Guide, just so you know. Now remember, an outline is not a static tool. I often find myself revising an outline throughout the writing phase. But before I write or read or do anything, I create an outline. I may see a new relationship. I might find a new way to present information. However it works. Look, sometimes I write my outlines on paper rather than the computer. Sometimes I write my outlines on my tablet if I happen to have it with me. It doesn't matter. Outlines help you organize your thoughts before you start to write. So when you write, you make sure you do everything that you need to do. And it's not just with writing, it's with life. So outline your life, make your lists, do your thing. Business writing is not the easiest thing in the world. All the tools that we offer, the outlines and the research, the mind mapping and the planning, those are going to help you succeed, I promise. So my name is Craig. I co-run Business English HQ with Dr. Frank. We love helping you with this because it's sort of what we do. It's our thing. You can contact us at Smart English HQ. Find us on the blog. Find us on YouTube. Send us messages, questions, comments, screams of angst, and we will help you do better in your business writing, in your business, in your life, in your wallet, in your love, in everything that you need to write amazing English. We will help you.